Hatton is in massive trouble.
Ian, where is the new Ricky Hatton? The one who was going to use his boxing skills. We're going to see some head movement. We're going to see him boxing his way close. Every time they attacked Pacquiao in the opening round, he was caught with the southpaw leads. And he's in the fourth place. A massive round for Pacquiao. 10-7 round. Disaster for Ricky Hatton.
And then there's, of course, Floyd Mayweather Sr. in the corner. The word is his last fight, but look at that right hook. Bang!
Well, every time Ricky came forward, he was caught with a southpaw lead. It's as though they didn't know they were facing a southpaw, not in the slightest prepared for it. Heavy knockdowns and heavy punches when they get back up from the knockdowns. And as Freddie Roach said, Pacquiao used Ricky's own aggression to add to the power.
And if the second round's like the first, it might be the last round for Hatton here. Can he somehow turn the tables back? That Hatton really left himself open. He does hold his gloves low and his head doesn't move, and when your head doesn't move against somebody as quick-fisted as Pacquiao, it does mean trouble. The right hand from Hatton. Good shot from Hatton. And that moved Pacquiao. What a dramatic fight. And another right on the inside, though, from Pacquiao, and again Hatton walked onto that. He's too open. Hatton is too open.
Too easy. And I'm wondering, Ian, 33 times he's dragged down to 10 stone. Has he taken something out of his body? Is the punch resistance there? The way it's been early in his career. But he's recovered well. Again, that's down to his fitness. He's in great shape, and he's thrown the effects of the first round. Looking good again.
Was the minute long enough? Or has Pacquiao got more explosive power? This is a man who's put big names on the floor, albeit at lesser weights. Morales, Barrera, Marquez, they were all down against this explosive little man who's turned from whirlwind slugger to box fighter, cracking shots again with his left hand. Southpaw leads, another big whipping left hand, vicious punches, and Hatton's having to ship them all.
That was their feet coming into contact because of the southpaw against the orthodox. That'll happen several times probably. Ricky walking onto them again.
He's having to dig deep here, Hatton, and he has dug deep. Watch the rabbit punching, says Kenny Bayliss. It's dramatic so far, this. Can it twist Hatton's way somehow?
Well, Ricky has to commit himself to be effective. So Pacquiao is so quick and he's improved so much over the last few years as a boxer. But
got him with a right hand there, and a left hook just before that. And of course he's naturally the heavier man, Hatton. If he can apply pressure, just maybe he can get to Pacquiao, but Pacquiao's after him again here. This is a man who will never say no if you want to tear up.
Well, this is not the fight any of us expected. We thought we were going to see some cagey stuff. Two guys who have learned to box as their careers gone on. Well, what a battle this is.
Well, Pacquiao, I think he's trying to send a message to Hatton that he's still a puncher and he's still strong at this weight, having been a 4-weight world champion all the way from flyweight through to lightweight. Oh, that might end it. Massive left hand. Lays Hatton out. Do they need a count here? I think this is the end of it. It is over. Ricky Hatton's dream has died. Manny Pacquiao has taken him out in 2 rounds. He is still the pound-for-pound king. And it's a nightmare experience in Las Vegas for poor Ricky Hatton. Let us hope he is okay, because that was a big knockdown. His partner Jennifer is in tears, his mum Carol too. These are worrying scenes, Jim.
Yeah, they're turning on his side just to make sure he's breathing properly, making sure he doesn't swallow his tongue. His eyes are open, but Ian, I don't really like the look of his eyes. That was a serious knockdown. He collapsed to the floor. Doesn't look as though his eyes are focusing, Ian.
He looks in a very bad way there, Hatton. This is worrying. That was a very big punch, and it poleaxed him.
See, I've always worried about Ricky with what he's taken out of his body throughout his career, in between fights and back to fitness again. I wonder if the core strength that used to be there is not quite there now. But having said that, the punch that finished the job there, you won't see better. So we're just trying to see if Ricky's eyes are beginning to focus a little bit better.
Pacquiao's won.
He shouldn't really be celebrating, man. He shouldn't be celebrating at the moment.
Look at this. Just check this out. Oh, that is a shuddering punch, which, well, Hatton wouldn't have beaten the count of 2 minutes, and he's still down now. And I think really, never mind pound for pound titles and that kind of thing, the concern now has to be for Hatton's health, because he just walked into a whirlwind there. There was no sign of the technical changes at all, and he was just too open. No, he's too fast, and he was the puncher in the fight. Yeah,
we thought we were going to see a new Ricky Hatton, or back to basics Ricky Hatton, but he came in with the same naive tactics he used against Mayweather. He was caught every time he came forward in the opening round, didn't learn, but that's Ricky Hatton. What you see is what you get with Ricky. He felt he could outslug Pacquiao, he felt he was the bigger man, the stronger man, but it turns out Pacquiao, who's comfortable at the weight, who eats, drinks and lives normally to make the 10-stone limit, he was the powerhouse on the night.
This is a man, of course, who's jumped through 10 weight divisions in his career, because he started at 7 pound 8, and everyone said, you know, he couldn't cope with this jump. Well, why not? He didn't. He coped with it easily enough. Now, these British fans, there's a lot of them here, and everybody hoping Ricky Hatton can just get back to his feet, but that might be, sadly, very sadly, the end of his career. But that's not the main concern. Look at Jennifer, how you feel for Jennifer, his partner, and of course he's got an 8-year-old son, Campbell, as well at home, who's old enough now to know that Dad is fighting in a big fight tonight. Oh, Ricky's recovered his consciousness. That is wonderful to see. Wonderful to see. Thank goodness for that, Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, the end comes at 2 minutes 59 seconds, round number 2. The winner by TKO victory. And now, the new IBO and Ring Magazine light welterweight champion of the world, and still, pound for pound, the best in the world, Manny